Well, it's a blustery fall day, and I'm with Jan McNeilin. And Jan, it's our last session for the season.
Right. Well, that's okay. Let it be winter, and we'll come back in the spring.
Yeah. So what should we be doing this month in our gardens?
Well, what I've done is, which I do every year, is bring the leaves either onto the gardens, or in this case, this year I brought a lot of the leaves and put them between the raised beds, so that it'll keep the weeds down.
Oh, really good.
It's not necessarily for improving the soil, but the part that's going to improve the soil is the cover crops that we've put on the boxes.
What did you put on here? I see something coming up.
It's radish.
Oh, okay.
And then you just till it in or pull it out in the spring, and you're ready to go.
And so what does it do for the winter for the raised beds? What's the action for it?
Well, in some cases, if there was clover, which didn't come up very well, but that'll fix the nitrogen in the soil.
Okay.
And in other cases, it breaks the soil down. So if you've got a lot of clay, that works. This is a pretty fluffy bed, so it's just something I wanted to try this year.
Yeah, and it's nice for compaction, so that the rains don't really compact that soil
right.
too.
Exactly.
Well, I know there's another part we want to go to in the garden, see some other projects.
Okay.
Jan, I see that the roses are still tall from the summertime, so do you want to do something with that?
Right. The wind today, a minute ago, of course, it's stopped now, but it's rocking the plant. And if you've got a tall rose like this, it rocks the root system. So what you want to do is just bring it down, all the way down, so that the wind won't catch it and rock it. No science to this. It's just take the tops off so that it won't rock like it's doing on the taller ones.
Right.
So that's all we need to do in February, then I'll prune all the way down.
Right. And then you have this cool little sedum plant. So what's going on with that? It's very unusual.
It's called the witch's broom. And this is a sedum, and I should have a better example of what it should look like. But it should be a trailing plant.
Okay.
And I cut this off my daughter's plant, and this is what it does.
Wow,
and there's a lot of different things that can cause it. It can be a disease, it can be an insect that would change the cell structure, but it's just really cool. So what I'm trying to do is root it so that I can get some more off of this. And it may not grow out. It may grow out and be what it's supposed to be, but it's very cool, and lots of plants do it. So.
And if it's that unsightly, should we just cut it off and throw it away?
If you want to. I just think it's cool, and I leave it on.
You know, I'm noticing you still have some late roses here, and I've noticed rhodies in my neighborhood that are blooming and beautiful. So should we be worried that they're doing that this late in the year?
No.
No, okay.
It happens. And what are you going to do about it anyway?
I'm enjoying them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I do. I will top these out, and what I might do is cut the rosebuds and take them in the house and let them force them or something. But yeah, rhododendrons bloom, dogwoods bloom at weird times of the year, and that's not going to hurt it any. It's still going to bloom like it should in the spring. Okay. So it'll be fine. And I guess bottom line, that's what a point I would make is that gardening is supposed to be a hobby, and if it becomes a stressful hobby, it's no longer fun, and you shouldn't have to worry about it. So if I didn't get these roses pruned out, they're going to be here for me in the spring.
Ah, sure. So don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Enjoy your gardens, and because that's what it's all about, is to take the stress away, not add stress.
Right. And thank you so much for all of your help all year long, and we're going to see you in March of 2014.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right.